I've made my own crystal edge mould, and I'm sure you've seen loads of people making these molds, so I haven't shown that, but I put mine into one of these silicone cake things, just so it's got the silicone bottom and it can just stay like that. I'll probably end up trimming this off at some point, but I just wanted to show you what I was using. So I've mixed up some of the Let's Resin Fast Cure, the 4-hour resin, and I've put that in there. That's had 5 minutes in the vacuum chamber, so it's lovely and crystal clear. So I'm just going to put a layer on the bottom of that, and I thought I'd give the 3D bloom a try today. I'm not usually one for doing particular effects in resin. I usually just wing it and go with the flow, but I thought for this particular mould, I thought I'd try the 3D bloom, give that a go. So my first ever one, hopefully it will be okay. Just going to pop those bubbles there, and I've already split off some of the resin into a separate cup. Just going to go around these edges. Looks like there's some bubbles there accumulating in those little gaps. So I think I'll just try a long neck lighter on those. Right, so in here I'm going to be adding some of the Resin Art pigment paste. So I'm just going to put a couple of drops in there, 2 drops maybe. Let's see how opaque that goes with 2. Give that a good mix in. I think I probably want it a little bit more opaque, so I think I'll put one more little blob in. Give that a stir up. Better. And then I'm just going to transfer that over into a cup that's got a piping bag in it. I'm going to get that white in there, scoop that all out. So that's that all in there. And I'm just going to give that a little twist and then leave that on the side for the time being. So to add some colour, I'm going to be using the Fluids Resin ink. Give those a shake, and I've got the Mystery Blue, the Sun and the Beetroot. So I thought I'd do some blue. I'll put blue down. And then I think I'll do the yellow. I think I'll do a couple of drops of the yellow there. And then the beetroot. A couple of drops there. And then I think I'll go round and do some blue in the middle as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. A bit more of the yellow, and I think I'll just put a little bit of the red in the middle. So just going to let those do their thing for a little while. Get a kitchen towel, and I'm just going to snip off about that much from the bag. And then test that out on paper towel. Right, okay, let's do this. Right, what shall I do? Right, I think I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna do this, I think. Go around like that. And see what we get with that. So many different ways of doing the blooms with the spirals and this, that and the other. But I thought I'd do this today. I thought it'd be less chance of getting any blobby bits, but who knows. Put a bit more in that bit there. Right, okay. No, I won't put a blob in the middle. Right, so this bit here got a bit of a blob, so I'm just going to go in with these bits that might end up a bit blobby. Take those into the middle. And right, okay, just have to leave that do its thing now and see how it looks in a little while, and then we put a top coat on it. So I'll be back in a little while. The bloom is all cured, and I did put another layer on the top of clear with some crushed crystal in it, but I really don't know where the footage went for that, so sorry about that. But it's just a clear layer just with some crushed crystal. So now I've mixed up some Apex high gloss resin, and I'm going to do a top coat with some Almost Midnight by Create and Bloom. So I'm just going to pop some of that into my resin and give that a mix up. I wasn't sure what colour to do the backing on this one, but I'm not sure that the bloom looks that good anyway, so I don't know. The outside bits look okay, it's just this middle bit that's stayed a bit heavy, so I don't know. We'll soon see, won't we, when we demold it in a little while. Well, a little while for you and a few hours for me. So, and I didn't do this very evenly, so I think another time I might add a bit more of the silicone putty around that edge, because this edge over here is a lot higher. So I'll probably do that at a later date. Just add to it. So I'm just going to put a really thin layer of this midnight, Almost Midnight, over the top. Hopefully it won't go over the, it shouldn't do, I didn't make up that much. Just going to help that to the edges. Let's do this edge first actually, because that's not got much there, but it should be okay, I think. This is a lovely colour, this Almost Midnight. Create and Bloom do some lovely pigment pastes. So let's just get this to the edges. Got a little bit left there in my pot. So let's push that one over to the edge. So while I'm doing this, I'd just like to say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you ever so much for your comments and hitting that like button. It does make a really big difference for YouTube, pushing out our videos for other people to see, so I really appreciate that. Thank you for all your support. It's much appreciated. Right, that's all the resin used up, so no little extras today. So I'm just going to get this last little bit pushed in. There we go. That's all covered now. Pop the lid on my pigment paste, and I think I'll just give it a quick tap with a lighter, and I'll give it a quick spritz with some 99% alcohol. So I'm just gonna let those pop the bubbles. So I'll see you in a little while for demold, and then we can see how this bloom's turned out. Back in a bit. This is all cured up now, so let's pop this out and see how it's looking. My first bloom. Well, it might be a bloom and it might just be a blooming mess. Let's have a look. See what we've got. If I can get it out this mould. Right, here we go. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, isn't it weird how we always stroke our resin? I really like that. What do you think? I've got some trimming up to do around there. Where's my little snips? These ones will do. A bit big, but I'll trim up some of these sharper edges. Get some of those sharp bits off of there. Liking the crushed crystal coming through there as well. I'm pleased with this. I think the resin fairies must have been on my side. So let's just get this trimmed up. Get some of these bigger bits off of here. It needs to go, I think. Wow. I'm not sure whether to do a silver rim round here or not. No, I think I'll leave it. So, what do you think of my first bloom? A couple of little blobbies, but I like it. Oh, you like it? Right, so thank you ever so much for watching my video today, and stay tuned for the pictures at the end, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.
Crafting on a houseboat, oh so free. Me and my husky on the open sea. Resin molds and hand light as a breeze, creating treasures with such ease. Waves are rocking softly, makes me smile. Colors swirl and blend in endless style. Sunshine through the window sets a scene. Houseboat life is like a living dream.